welcome to my kitchen and to my new fridge. I don't really know what's happening there. I just decided to take a pair of scissors to it last night and this is what we ended up with. So just ignore that throughout this whole video and we'll be fine. So as you can tell by the title of this video, this is a pumpkin scone recipe. There's heaps of pumpkin ever in all the fruterias, so I thought I would make a pumpkin recipe. And I love scones and they're not that easy to come by in Spain. There's one place that does vegan scones near me and they're actually really good, but I thought I would just have a go at making my own, so that's what we're gonna do right now. So all the information you'll need is linked down below in my blog, and I'm just gonna get started. First thing I'm gonna do is take some spelt flour. To this I'm gonna add some bicarbonate of soda and baking powder. And I've got a spice mix. I've got some cinnamon, some ginger, some cloves, some nutmeg, and then I've got some Himalayan salt as well. And we're just gonna give this a good mix around. So I have got some coconut oil that I just popped in the fridge to harden up. Obviously I live in Spain, it's hot here, so the coconut oil doesn't stay solid. So just put it in the fridge to harden up, but you do want it to be cold. So if it isn't really cold where you are, do just pop it in the fridge really quick. So I've got my chunks in there and then I'm just going to take a fork and mash it in. Wow, this is really hard. If it's really hard, which mine is, I don't know why, I had it setting out to come to room temperature a little, but it's not doing that. So I'm going to get in with my hands and just like melt it ever so slightly just so I can get it incorporated, because at the minute it's not incorporating at all. You just want to use your fingertips and rub it through. You don't want to get your whole hand involved because that's just going to create too much heat. What you're looking for is a breadcrumb-like texture. Alright, we're pretty well incorporated now, so I'm just going to add in the remaining ingredients. I have got a quarter cup of coconut sugar, and now I'm going to add in the coconut milk. Mine's quite thick. It's more like coconut cream. Just make sure you're not using light coconut milk because you do need some fat in there. You need the fat content to make scones work. Then I'm gonna add in the pumpkin puree. I just roasted pumpkin myself and blitzed it up in my blender. Then I'm going to add a quarter teaspoon to a half teaspoon of vanilla extract, a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar. That was probably a bit generous. 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. You gotta get the maple in there because maple and pumpkin are just, I think, a match made in heaven. I'm just gonna mix it again with my hands because my hands are already kind of gross. And they're gonna be because you're gonna shape the dough with your hands unless you want to roll it out, which you are more than welcome to do. If you want to roll out your scones and cut them with like a circular pastry cutter, cookie cutter, which is what honestly I would have done at home because I have that at home back in Ireland, but I don't have that here. You want your scones to be nice and light and fluffy. You don't want them to be tough at all, so really just fold until it's combined and then plop it out on your surface. I'm actually just gonna add a smidge of flour to the counter because I don't want any problems when I'm trying to pick them up. I just don't want them to stick. I'm gonna pat it out into a circle and cut it into some diamonds. Diamonds? I'm not gonna cut it into diamonds, I'm gonna cut it into triangles. Probably about an inch thick. And then I'm going to slice it up as if I'm slicing a pizza, honestly. So you're gonna end up with 8 scones. Beautiful. I've got a tray that I'm just lightly flouring. Just a delicate dust to make sure they don't stick. They've already got some flour on the bottom, so they shouldn't. And I am just gonna place my little pizza slices of scone on here. I've got my 8 scones here. I'm just gonna lightly brush them with some milk on top. I have just put some milk on top of the scones. Yum, and they're ready to go in at 180 degrees Celsius for about 15 to 16 minutes. Now I put my rings back on. And I'm making it. My scones have just dinged. Dinged? Dung, ding, I don't know. My scones are ready to be removed from the oven. Can you just take a second to appreciate this? Please. Wow. I will say also though that I know I said 15 to 16 minutes, but anywhere between like 15 to 18 minutes is gonna be. So if you place a tin of coconut milk in the fridge, it will separate into the thick cream and then the coconut water. I'm just taking 2 tablespoons of the coconut cream, and to that I'm going to add just a splash of maple, probably around half a teaspoon, and a tiny pinch of cinnamon. And then while the scones are cooling, this is gonna go back into the fridge and just harden up a little bit more. Let them cool. You can wait. I promise. You can do it. I believe in you. If I can do it right now, you can do it. So pop your coconut mixture in the fridge, wait for these to cool, and then you are ready to enjoy the best vegan pumpkin scones. So these scones are more successful than my French. They're so spiced. It literally tastes like autumn, Christmas. It's like warming. Makes you feel like happy and fuzzy inside. You just have to throw everything in one bowl. A little bit of like elbow work. Elbow work? Elbow grease. A little bit of elbow grease for literally like 2 minutes to combine it. You don't even have to go through the effort of like rolling it out, cutting it with the circular cutters if you don't want to. Just do what I did, cut it into like a pizza thing. Oh, you're gonna die. Fluffy, spicy, yum. Okay, that's everything for me. I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna have a cup of coffee. I'm gonna eat my scone. This is what the weekends are for. I hope you guys like this recipe. I hope you try it out. You should, because it's super easy and it's so delicious. Everyone in my flat loves them, and none of them are vegans. So I think that's a testament to these. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, comment, like, subscribe.